Okay, everybody. So we're going to start off with a collective reading on to update your situation and current energies. And then if anybody has questions, we'll get right to it. Hey, Kelly. Hope you're doing good. All right, update on the current situation. Seven of Cups in reverse, followed by the Page of Cups. So technically a lot that you've been juggling or like trying to balance out that's been a little bit uneven or if not shaky is going to kind of like start settling down a little bit more. Some of you are getting too emotionally involved and stressed out. So be more curious how to soothe yourself and like find moments to get to more of a peaceful state of mind. Be curious about like maybe new things in your life that you need of. It's like you're getting tired with all the old and like everything accumulating. It's time for something new and fresh that's going to kind of like make you happy and like make your heart flutter. For some of you, relationships wise, it's going to go a little bit better. There's going to be more room to know that like, okay, maybe I can make a move, or maybe things are turning up, and like you have your mind wandering more in a more positive way, be more hopeful kind of thing, right? The Sun card. So once again, that romance could be coming in. For some of you, it's friendliness or like people are being nicer around you. Your energy is changing to more sunny times. There's more successes coming in, less of this disaster, right? More sunshine, more brighter days kind of thing is heading your way. Queen of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, you might still stay reserved, still not sure if this is good enough for you, or maybe like these changes aren't big enough for you to like jump with joy and like have a change of heart. But it's the little things that count, and sometimes it takes just a little to make a difference and to know that like things are changing direction, right? So like don't be so strict upon yourself or strict upon the situation or someone else, right? Sometimes little efforts goes a long way, and like that's also a sign of change, right? And that's what some of you are looking for, is a sign of change here, right? The Strength card in reverse. So some of you feel like you don't have the confidence or the courage to kind of like get out there, put yourself in the open, or to attain what you're looking for, to like fulfill your goals. But it's not about fulfilling your goals in one step. It's about step by step getting there, right? And getting more prepared, more available, um, more differences along the way that's going to at least guide you. So, right, to keep an open heart and an open mind. Still feels like there's certain situations or people that's hard to trust. Definitely know who to trust and to know how to follow your heart and your gut feeling. But don't let this like overstress you. Don't overstress it, and let this like who do I trust? What can I trust? Kind of make a barrier on you, because then you have to know that you can trust yourself too. And if you trust yourself, you'll be able to go more with the flow. Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's still the beginning, right? It's still the beginning of new things that you're looking for. To say that everything's going to change, that it's definitely what you put your heart and soul into, and it's going to change for the better. There's going to be delays along the way, even for those relationships, right? I feel like be more curious. It's coming towards you. There's more possibilities, but you have to take baby steps, like the big steps of like officially together, or officially getting to exactly what you've been working for. It's not all going to fall in your lap, but you're getting closer and closer to that day one of things being complete and being able to move forward. So don't try to push it too much, because the results, the more you push, you have to be patient, right? Because if not, results aren't going to pay off, and the results that do pay off Like I said, once again, it's little bits, it's minor. It's not the major things, and I know it's been taking some time and growing impatient, but keep up with the patience, keep up with the waiting, and making the efforts. You're slowly going to get compensated along the way. Universe has in store for you a greater direction. For some of you to be more curious about your work area, or like your finances might be changing, or like have ideas for finances, schooling, the house, at the house, the home, right? Stability coming in, more possibility for activities, more possibility for time. You're gonna have more time on your hands to be able to do the things you love, to do the things you want. And then boom, two of cups, right? So then once you get past this, right, these ups and downs, these hiccups, these delays, these little bits of changes, it's finally going to become more and more clear to you what you want, what you're getting, what you need, and it's going to fulfill you emotionally. And for those who are looking for relationships, this will be the time that a view an idea of love as you do, and heads in the same direction, so that you can pull through together and kind of like make a stronger bond and a deeper connection, a soul connection. Bottom of the deck energy, Justice card in reverse. So communication is a little bit blocked right now. Got to work on that. For some of you, regulation, rules, laws, watch out for that one, because not everything's in your favor. If you're looking for a commitment and you're committed, are you committed, right? And if you want someone to be committed, you're going to have to voice it better than just wait around and watch and observe and analyze, right? Because um, it'll take a little bit longer than expected. Like I said, across these cards, it's not going to happen right away. So to work at that, to focus on that, to drive your attention on manifestation of what a true relationship is for you, or for these, right? If it's a situation or a job or something like this, to focus more on manifestation, like what is it for you, and like how far you want to go, or like what do you envision, kind of thing, right? So to visualize more and to believe in that, so that you can get there faster. Hey, hey, Yusra. Okay, we're gonna look at soul truth cards. Just doing a collective to begin with. Hey, Mariana. Yeah, you could definitely ask something very soon. I'm just drawing two more cards for collective. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way to make a decision and to do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. So, right, to finally take action and to put into measures so that you can start advancing more, right? If you're ready for something, well, then you got to work at it. And like, even if it's little actions, right? The little bit of differences goes a long way, and it'll make bigger changes and change your direction. And last card for collective, rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. So if there's, right, someone that it's been a while, you haven't seen them, or someone that the relationship hasn't been going well, to try to rekindle the moments, because there's a reason they were in your life, and there's a reason why you're thinking of them, or that it upsets you that you're not talking as much, or the relationship change. So to make those little efforts to change it up a bit, spice it up a bit, and to have them rekindled so that it could be magical again. It feels good on the heart and soul. All right. So, Mariana, you posted your question. What's M's next actions towards me the next few weeks? So, what are M's actions towards Mariana for the next few weeks? Okay. Oh, Page of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse with the Judgment card. So, it feels like for the next few weeks, this person is going to be more in thought, analyzing and observing the relationship between the two of you. Feels like there's been a heat of a moment. I don't know if there's been a change of heart or an argument or something like this, or things have changed a little bit, because I got the Wands in reverse here saying that, like, right, the energy is low, that it's not as vibrant as it could be. Um, and then the Judgment card, right, like to reanalyze and go over situations or connections between the two. Even the Eight of Wands in reverse, usually this is like the falling in love card, so like feels like maybe questioning love or questioning emotions towards you. Knight of Pentacles. So he will be like moving more towards you, though it's just going to take a little delay in time. So I feel like he's in like reflection mode, but then like things are going to start kicking up again and like going back more towards normal, or like towards a more stability kind of thing between the two of you, and like able to reason with one another, able to open up to one another, and like to be honest and true, and be able to go with that, right, and to be able to conversate and whatnot and spend time together, if ever. The Temperance card in reverse, though, so like no adjustments. I don't know if there's something that like this person like has their way of doing things and like wants it that way. Like they don't want to readjust. Like M doesn't want to readjust and like change anything about himself to impress you or anything like that. Feels like he can be himself and it should be accepted, kind of thing. And once again, the fire energy is a little bit low, so like I don't know if there's things that are stressing him out, right? Strict communication, right? The King of Swords in reverse. So strict communication and like kind of quick communication, like closed in and closed out. So like if you want to like him to open up, you gotta like ask him questions and stuff like this to get him to open up. The Star card, though, like definitely gonna make you feel like on the spotlight and able to kind of like go with the flow of communication, but like feels like um this person likes it when you kind of like open up conversations as well, right? Not always has to be the one to open up a conversation. So like is curious about that, and like the more you open up conversations, the more it's going to put you on the spotlight, and like enhancing that, and like and engage into those conversations, and want to deepen the connection basically between the two. Right, I got Five of Swords in reverse. He has a lot of internal conflict. So like I don't know, like I feel like there's certain stuff that's stressing him out in his personal life that makes it hard to like fully focus his attention towards you. I don't know if he's juggling different subjects, or if there's troubles, there are problems that he's dealing with, trying to find solutions. But he has a lot of internalized problematics that are conflictual for him. Nine of Wands. So like feels like definitely passionate though about you. Definitely has desire for you. Maybe will show it more and more. Um, doesn't only think about himself though, and like doesn't want the full space, right? He wants to give you space too, to like to have your moment to shine basically, and to see like how you ignite what's your flame and fire. You're welcome. All right, Yusra. And then I'll answer Daniela, but I'll answer Yusra first. Will I end up in a relationship with my friend Adam? So far, right? Like just a split of the deck. I got Four of Swords in reverse and King of Cups. So like feels like the time of reflection and like keeping it to yourself and in your mind and whatnot and reflecting upon it is coming to an end. More and more you're heading towards possible relationship, right? The King of Cups here. So like definitely there's trust in between the two. There's definitely a bridge towards being able to connect in that way and become lovers in a relationship and be more romantic, but definitely hard to get through emotionally. The He doesn't express emotions that well. He wears like uh, not a mask, but like he kind of like has a little bit of a barrier um, when it comes to revealing emotions. But like I still have this card, right? So like there's still a delay in between the two, but definitely keep reaching out to this person and exploring who the person is, right? And on these different topics, because like he's definitely has emotional feelings towards you. Oh well, you got to stop being so negative. Maybe that's what that Four of Swords in reverse is about too, right? Like that the what you're focusing on is not the right direction as well. Like you have to be more positive and more self-confident, right? The manifestation law of attraction kind of thing. Right, so this person Adam, right, he's waiting for something, he's waiting for the right moment to engage in relationship, but like he wants like everything to be honest and real and like to keep moving forward, right? So like right now is not the time for like a relationship. It's still going to be some delays. That's what I kind of pulled out on the other two cards. But like he doesn't want anything fake, he doesn't want anything toxic. I feel like he has his guards up from past relationships, so that he takes his time more, right? He's very patient, right? And asks for patience. Queen of Pentacles here. So and like is the type of person to go into committed long-term relationships, into stability, uh and like wants to provide basically and everything, and movement, right? We got movement, Three of Wands here. So like I don't know like if you live far, if you see each other often, but like definitely wants to be in movement and be able to spend more quality time together, maybe doing different things and like traveling to different places. Queen of Wands, so definitely highly passionate, highly desirable person, has big ideas, big projects, very active. But once again, right, it has difficulty showing it at first or whatnot. You got to like kind of like get underneath the shell here and like see what's beyond the image of the person, to know like what's on his mind, what's on his heart, kind of thing. Ace of Pentacles, right? Beginnings are about to come, but not right now. There's delays, but there will be a new beginning to look forward to, and a solid beginning, not something that just lasts a week or two. It's something that lasts for a long time, right? For commitment, but you definitely have to go through certain stages before beginning this relationship here. Hey, Marie. Yeah, there's possibilities, not right now, but right now there's possibilities of heading towards that, right? So like to to always like stay in contact, to find your opportunities and your moments to shine and to reveal who you are, so that you can connect better on a soul level, and keep heading towards that direction. Oh, well, that's good. That's a good start to have a project together. Good. So, Maria, I'll answer you after Daniela. Daniela, you still here? Hey, Jackie. All right, Daniela, I would like some input on how this guy named Chris feels about me. So, how does Chris feel about Daniela? So, we have the Eight of Cups with the Empress card and the Two of Pentacles. So, it feels like this guy is a little bit confused in relationships or emotions. I don't know if he's in one currently, just out of one, or like also has options, because I'm picking up on a little bit of like quite a few emotions, and like juggling through trying to figure out what to choose here. Feels like one type of love he has emotions for, but he always kind of looks away at his other option or whatnot, or if not, what else could fulfill him, kind of thing. But then we got the Empress card, which is right the Mother's card. It's an Earth card, so like knowing that there's something really solid here, something that like he could go with and that he likes and that he can envision like a future with, right? So like he's kind of like juggling between choices, I feel. The Chariot card, so like he does have emotions for you, and feels like he controls them, and he feels like he's in control of the relationship with you. A little bit shy as well, and a little bit like maybe not either shy, or if not like a little bit closed off and like closed in kind of thing. So like not revealing everything, but does feel emotional. Five of Pentacles, so definitely sees like long term with you, but sees you like as somebody really good, really good friend for sure. Possibility of more. He sees a lot of good characteristics in you that like he could lean on you right in times of need. He feels like you're empathic, that you're sweet, that you're kind, polite, that that you're definitely someone to keep in his surroundings. Then we have the Tower card. So it feels like this choice that he has to make, he's afraid of making this choice because he's afraid that like things are going to crumble in his life, and that it might upset certain things that he already has like balanced out or like set up for him, that's good, that's going good kind of thing. So like I wonder if he's like in a relationship, or if not, it's that like he knows he has options, right? Queen of Cups. He feels emotionally drained by these choices and by overthinking this. Um, he's not he's going too quick in his mind to like kind of like start thinking with his heart. Um, he's also like he's draining himself day after day. Eight of Pentacles. He's worried that he's not putting in the best efforts, or like he's worried that like there's something missing that he's not able to offer, or that there maybe a fear of rejection, or if not, fear of like loss is going on here. I don't know if he's having financial problems too, right? Injustices again, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So there's injustices in his life, and he's just trying to figure out what's fair, what's right. Once again, I'm picking up on a lot of financial issues that's maybe stressing him out. and not knowing if he's ready for this, basically. And three of swords in reverse, so like that grieving, that loss coming back, and what I was saying. So like I don't know if he just recently got out of a relationship, and like he has feelings for you, and he does know like that you're a great person to, like I said, keep in his life, and to keep knowing, or like exploring who you are. But there's still like this grieving process that he has to go through, or like either this loss that he has to go through, or a loss that he has been going through. So he has to kind of like patch himself up to feel better in energy, to feel more emotionally fulfilled, to be able to like be himself, and like kind of like be able to bring to the table like what you need, and what you're expecting of him. You're welcome. All right. I was gonna say Marie, then Jackie. Just wait. I just need to answer this. Hello. Hey, I'm doing some tarot. Yeah. No, no. I talked with Steph and Francis a bit. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you got a big job to do. So you got a big job to do. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Okay. Okay, mom. Love you. Bye. Okay, so Marie, I'm just gonna scroll up here. If possible, can I have a love reading for me and the love interest I'm thinking of? So for Marie and her love interest. Okay, well, already right, the split of the deck feels like, well, you're on the right path, right? You're thinking of this person and having interest in this person. This is definitely someone to kind of consider. And like I don't know if you've been communicating with this person, because I do have communication cards here, right? The Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. um, but definitely a beginning. So it's either the beginning of like communication that you've already started, that you're on the right path, or if not, like it's encouraging you to start to engage with one another, and to deepen the relationship. Right? There's much to explore. There's much to talk about. But definitely, yeah, you have begun. So it's great. That's great then. So like it feels like you can keep heading towards like a brighter future, brighter path with this person, right? To keep engaging in conversations and learning about one another, and getting to explore different topics and subjects to deepen the soul connection. The Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, and then the Star card. So there's it is the beginning, and like it feels like there's a little bit to go over, like to know about one another that you still haven't explored, right? That's important to know, right? You got to start at one point like talking about like deeper subjects, to see if you meet eye to eye with this person, right? They're a love interest, but like you begun talking to them or began communicating with them, but like what do you know about them, right? And like what's important to you in a relationship that's a must, right? That are like part of your morals and principles that like are important to you. That's like conversations that you need to arise, because like there might be, if you just engage in a relationship, there might be certain things that like you don't see eye to eye to, or that like you need to clarify because like it'll upset you or whatnot. But I feel like the more you talk to one another, you're gonna figure out these topics that, and you're going to find things that you like, I find, because right, the 10 of swords in reverse, meaning like the stress is coming off, and like the worries are falling down, the doubts are falling down, there's more and more clarity, there's more and more reason to want to engage in a relationship with this person or to keep the interest alive, right? Unbind yourself, right? The 8 of swords in reverse, unbind yourself, don't be shy, right? To be open to receive like topics and questions, and like open to like kind of like engage in them and like put them out in the open to see like what does he think, or what does he how does he respond to that, right? uh because feels like he's a little introverted at star car in reverse, so like sometimes it's hard to feel like things are going exactly the way you want them to or not. It's like a mystery right now. You have trouble knowing like how to engage in certain ways, so like don't be shy or hold yourself back, because I feel like this person holds themselves back a little bit too, right? 10 of pentacles in reverse, so like nothing nothing like big is going to happen right now, nothing big, and like taking the next step like is not going to happen right now. But definitely, right, there's definitely curiosity and passion there, there's definitely room for like things to grow. So like you should definitely message him back. Well, I think you should ask, because like that's what I'm picking up on, is to not be afraid, right? And to throw it out in the open, to be able to know more about one another, right? Queen of Wands in reverse, so I'm picking up on like this holding oneself back when like you have like when you have the potential to shine, you have the potential to, you have gifts, right? You have like passions and like something good about you, you're not revealing fully because you're more hidden, or like they're more hidden, and like this holding each other back is like a barrier between the two, and it changes the perception and the judgment of the person. When if you would just let yourself go and be able to shine, right, be yourself, well then there's more potential in like recognizing who you are, your values, and valuing you more, right? 4 of swords in reverse, to stop like introverting and to stop reflecting on the inside, right? And being like, what if, or this, that. It's kind of like a barrier that's delaying the possibilities between the two of you. And bottom of the deck energy, right? I got 2 of cups. So it feels like definitely like you guys can head in a better direction and like more emotionally involved and invested, and from there take baby steps and keep stepping forward, like towards something mutual, respectful, like a really great time with each other, really great knowing each other. And like you're gonna be surprised that like you both have like a lot in common. You're welcome. All right, Jackie, are you still there? All right. So your question was, can I have a reading for the rest of 2025, please? 2025 for Jackie. Mhm. All right, so first the Seven of Wands fell out, and then I picked up the Knight of Wands. So it feels like so far there's like you've been putting a lot of energy, time into a direction, either a person, a situation. Um, there's something that you've been working at and putting a lot of efforts into. I feel like they're going to be paying off for the rest of 2025 from here to 2026, right? Feels like there's movement coming your way because like you've been like using a lot of your energy and like recuperating that energy and like just going back at it and like not giving up and just and like even like in your case like certain people they would be burnt by now and like it would be draining them, but it feels like there's somehow some way like you just able to like recuperate that energy each and every day. Very dedicated and devoted is what I'm picking up on. And like the Knight of Wands, right, that things will be in movement. Like I don't know if there's been delays or like barriers so far that like it hasn't been going at a quick pace maybe, that things seem slowed down or like you just wanted to go quicker, and like keep like working at it. Well, I feel like it's gonna finally pay off and like things are gonna pick up the pace soon. You're definitely heading in a better direction, and like that energy is gonna be like fulfilling up like even more without you having to like find ways to do it, right? It's just like things like situations are gonna happen that like it's gonna just like rise your energy. It's just gonna like wake you up more. It's just gonna make you want to like go for it even more basically. Three of Wands in reverse, so like I feel like uh travels, if you're thinking of traveling, this there's a little delay if ever, but it feels like you don't need to travel far if ever for things to start falling into place. It's just be careful in your travels when you like move around, right, where you're going to, where you're heading out, right? There's just like a little warning there when it comes to that to beware of. The Empress card, so feeling more fulfilled at home, feeling more fulfilled in relationship wise if ever. I don't know if you have kids or we're expecting kids because this is a mother card, a pregnancy card, right? It's also about like better relationships, more serious type of relationship, and feeling better, feeling fulfilled. If you've been struggling with choices, been having trouble deciding which way to go, feels like, right, follow your intuition, follow your heart, like what matters most to you, and these decisions and worries and doubts of making decisions and deciding is going to kind of fall down. You're going to be able to make a clear decision and like stop debating between the two or three directions depending on what's going on in your life. Queen of Swords in reverse, so invites you to keep a smooth tone, a graceful tone, right? To not to not like explode or to get so strict or like right to mentally verbal like and like lash out, right? To just keep your calm. That things are in good place and in good hands. Feels like there's still going to be struggles of balancing out either finances, work, um, friendship, family, right? Like all these different subjects and titles. There's still going to be like a little bit of chaos of like where you're putting your attention to. Near future in career field. Well, Page of Pentacles, right? So that's good for careers. To be curious here in your career field, feels like you might have options. I don't know if you're in a career field right now, but feels like you need to explore more. Like what is like what would be the great career for you? Like what is your calling, kind of thing, and to explore that. There's definitely good signs that saying to go for what you truly desire because like you do have room for success and you do have like potential here. to engage in career, or to like make your career better if ever you're at your career, right? If you feel like you're not at a career yet, to really like overthink, just to really think it through, like what is your calling, like what suits you best, what like would like speak to your heart and like make you want to wake up every day and go to work, you know what I mean? So like this card definitely encourages that and says that like it's just about like knowing where you want to head, and like definitely success like would rain on you. You would definitely be able to get through and get to these places and have celebrate, and to be able to celebrate that success, um, and be able to make connections, right? Through there wouldn't only just be like go to work. You'd be making interpersonal relationships that turn into like great friendships or whatnot, or like great support and everything, and that uh, kind of like wakes you up, right? It makes you want to go into work, kind of thing. Definitely a career calling. Let's see what else. Right, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. So like once again, saying to be curious, to open up your horizons and like start choosing and picking, right? Like maybe that's what that deciding thing was about, that you're having trouble deciding, to start like doing pros and cons, and like start knowing like what you would do, what you do want. Like the more you focus on like the what you do want, even if you have like three four or two three, like really nail it down to one. Because like right, the Eight of Wands saying that like you're gonna find something that you're in love with, right? That like it's you just love it, and like you just want to like have more of this type of career, and like to keep going through there. And like I'm picking up that like you would succeed in like getting this career no matter what it takes. Maybe like some you might have to go to school. Maybe that's why I had the Page of Pentacles first. You might have to go to school or something, or take a training or whatnot, or but like feels like you have the tools and the necessities and the skills to engage in this career. It's just a matter of choosing and picking the one that's right for you. And you definitely would not fail, is what I'm picking up on. Hey, Lorenis. Hey, Sweeta. Like, thanks for the like and the new sub. Freestyle if you want. How do you know my name's Melissa? You're welcome, Jackie. Oh, my PayPal link. Yeah, that's true. It has my name. That's what I was thinking of. I'm like, it must be that, because like I can't think of like any other reason, unless like someone hidden that knows me. So what spirit want to tell you? Spirit guide messages. All right, so already the Emperor card and the High Priestess. So Spirit wants you to start taking control, taking more control in your life, right? Over the things you can control. The things you can't control, well, you have to let go and let God, right? And just see what happens then. But there are certain things that like, or situations or people that like, it's time to like be more assertive, more confident, and like lead the way, and like to just do what like you want to do, or what you're thinking, and like not hold yourself back, not let others kind of like trample on your feet, right? The High Priestess in reverse, to start questioning too, like what's important and ethical in your life that like will make you shine and vibrant. It feels like you live for others. You got to start living for yourself, right? Like and like still be kind to others. I'm not saying like to just push others away, but like to start like really putting yourself first and like knowing like what directions you want to head in. Like are these to start making a cleanup in your life a little bit too, like situations, people, like are they really useful, are they really caring, are they really there for you, or they're there for themselves and they're there for like their own like reasons, and like what are these type of reasons, right? Are they good, are they bad? Hey Sonia. So I get the Emperor card back in reverse now. So like, right, to hold on to what you got, to start realizing your resources, right? Your like what you have, and like what you're giving away, or what others are taking from you. Right, it feels like you're not voicing it enough, like even if it's like not even like if it's not just like materials and money and things, it's like your time, your space. Like I don't know how it is at the home, right? Your space, your energy, your spirituality, right? Like how are people and situations impacting you, and like what are you doing about it basically, right? Because it feels like there's more that could be done, or like you could have more reactions, or like be more proactive. Feels like right now you're on a path. There's one path that you're on that like spirit doesn't agree that this is your path and this is your way. I don't know if it's with a person or situation, if it's a job, if it's a quote a status quote or something like this, how you're being treated. There's something that's like not going so well, and that like there should be a turn of events, because if you keep going down this path, it's leading to arguments and like disagreements. It's leading you towards more feeling left out, or loneliness, or like I don't know. It's just, and it could be a long path. Okay, it could be like it could go on forever. Like if you're hoping that things are going to change or get better, if you have a better attitude, or just let it be, let it go. The answer is no. It's not going to get better. Will it stay like that? Maybe, but like it's not the way you want it to be either way. But like it could get worse as well. So like to really start seeing like what can you do in the situation to kind of like better this, right? Ace of Cups in reverse. So like spirit knows that there's like an abundance of love waiting for you, an abundance of like just feeling that abundance, and like it's blocked right now. It's like because of like either people or situations. So like without this person, or without this situation, like you'd be having a better time, you'd be more emotionally fulfilled, you'd feel like a new person, almost like your soul would be like relieved and released, and like able to like shine again, and like be more energized, and like wanting to, and like have better opportunities come your way basically. Well, I'm glad that like you're already starting to see that then, right? You're already starting to see that the people have been misunderstanding, but you're speaking up and it's being supported. So I'm glad to hear that. So like feels like you're on the right track for that, right? King of Swords invites you to be strict on how you speak up about it as well, right? To like really make it clear. Like don't speak up and like beat around the bush a little bit, or just to like make a little difference, like shake up the room if you have to, because like spirit is asking you to like really put your foot down and like be clear, and like even if it has to be strict, or like come across as rude or ignorant, it doesn't matter, as long as it doesn't come across as like a joke, pathetic, right? Like that's the whole difference. Yeah, to be sharp. And bottom of the deck energy, right? Six of Pentacles. So the more you do this, and the more you continue like on that route, you're gonna feel that situations and people are more fair and just, and like life in the universe is gonna be more fair and just with you, and help you in your situation, and help you like to find these paths that are more worthy of going down, more worth it, right? and you're gonna start seeing that like these misunderstandings are gonna start fading away more and more, and it's gonna be clarified that like uh the path that you're on will get brighter basically. So like I feel like, and the long term, right, not just for short term, just a little change, it'll be bigger, small changes maybe, but that'll lead to bigger differences. Hey, Innocent. Hey, Sunflower. Wait, I'm just gonna write out a list here so I don't mix up. Whoa. All right, we're at you, Sonia. You could post your question. Thanks for the new sub, Sunflower. I appreciate it. And for everybody that's a new sub, I really appreciate it. I come on often enough, so like definitely have time to answer questions. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Sweeta. I think we're at Sweeta actually. Sorry, I don't have my mods today. How come I don't see your name when I scroll? Oh, okay, because there you are. Okay, so I'll answer Sweeta and then Sonia and then Ina and then Sunflower. I got your question up here, Sweeta. Hello, will my ex come back this month? Thank you. So will Sweeta's ex come back this month? Well, split of the deck. I have Page of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. So like I'm still gonna look into it further. It's looking kind of good. If not, I'm picking up on your energy that like this ex of yours is really like someone that you're like completely in love with, and like definitely feels like they're the one for you. Uh, and like I feel like this relationship like could be really good, even if rekindled, right? Like some people they reconcile and like they should not. Some people it works out, it's great, right? I feel like if you do, it'll definitely be worth it, and it'll be going good, right? Like very much loving moments and like changes, right? That the deeper connection would happen. So let's see for like the yes or no. Like I'm picking up a no for getting back together, like back together right away. I'm picking up a yes though that like you are going to be communicating with one another, right? Like back to the beginning kind of thing. Like I have Ace of Swords and the Fool card, so definitely worth the risk, worth the chance of taking. There's definitely going to be room to like speak to one another, like meet eye to eye to one another, and like try to resolve conflict. But like beware like how you guys communicate with one another, because this is going to be the ultimate like if they're coming back or not, right? And I have like someone's hurt, right? Two of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and a Ten of Wands in reverse. So someone's hurt and like not willing to budge right now, and like and like doesn't want to like reveal their emotions right now, and doesn't want to talk about them, or like want to be more upset in the situation kind of thing. So like to talk to one another is going to be possible within this month, but like to get back together, this is going to be delayed. But I feel like there's a great possibility you will get back together with the other two cards that I had. but it's definitely going to take work, right? It's not just going to be like, okay, let's get back together and like try it again. It's like, no, you gotta like really work with it to see, to acknowledge each other's hurt and pain, to see like how to heal one another, and heal, and like be able to make amends, right? And like go through that healing process, because there's open wounds right now. It's not just scars, and scars too, though scars too hurt, right? Like it's almost like a trauma when it comes to scars. So like definitely need to like voice that and like talk about it, because if not, there's no point in getting back together with open wounds and like not healing. You're not going to heal one another by getting back together right away. You're going to heal one another by understanding one another and learning like what each other's point of view, right? And like learn to kind of get through that conflict and that disagreement. Hey, Sky Blessing. I have two people ahead of you, and then I could answer your question. So hopes that helps you out, sweetheart. Or I have three people ahead of you. Sorry. All right, Sonia, you can post your question. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quick. So Sonia, if you're still there, post your question. If not, Ina, Sid. Okay, Sonia, you're still there. Okay, post your question. What? What? Pepper? Ok. Allô? Oui, c'est moi. 19 octobre 1990. Bonne soirée. Will the guy on my mind comment on my Instagram story? So, will the guy on Sonia's mind comment on her Instagram story? I'm picking up a really strong yes that he's going to comment on your Instagram story. And it feels like this guy on your mind, you really have a liking to, right? You kind of keep it to yourself, right? I got the 501s in reverse, but like I got the lovers card with the wheel of fortune. So it feels like this guy on your mind, like maybe like you do have like all the tools necessary to kind of like reach out, and like if you put in some efforts, right, and like reach out to him sometimes, feels like you guys could connect more than just waiting a comment on your Instagram story. I feel like there's something more to explore between the two of you and to get to know one another. So definitely feels like, right, like you're missing out, like just waiting around. But yeah, I'm picking up a yeah that he's going to comment on your Instagram story. Oh, okay. Okay, we're at Innocid, then Sunflower, then Sky Blessing, and then hey Amelia. Then it'll be Amelia. You're welcome, Sonia. So Innocid, like you could post your question. Yeah, you should post your question. Hey, Cashew. Okay, Cashew. What's coming towards you in love? Single, ready to mingle. All right, so right now, feels like things are a little uneven in love, unjust. I don't know if you're still kind of hung up on the past when it comes to love. I don't know if you're still thinking about an ex-lover or something like this, or like are still like talking to them or something like that. But feels like this is prolonging. There's something that's prolonging, or if not, the thought of like this cat, or if not, like the thought of like like love will never happen again, like kind of thing. Like you need to put this to an end. Uh, you need to put this to an end. Well, there's still hope. Don't worry. But I just feel like you're like what I'm picking up on is that like you're being a little unjust, or like love is a little unjust to you. But like there's something that's prolonging, right? The death card in reverse. So like something needs to come to an end that so that like something new can begin. Oh. And like to know what you're searching for, right? What you want when it comes to love, right? Not just like, oh well, I want love, and like to really focus on what you want and what you need when it comes to love. Like what who would be like what are the characteristics and the qualities of like the perfect person for you, right? Because then I do have the 10 of Cups, right? Which is pretty great love card, right? To see their relationships more like family like and whatnot, and feeling more completed, emotionally fulfilled. So like I feel like love could be changing for you, but not as long as these thoughts or like this going back and forth from the past keeps prolonging. Like you need to make amends with that and find closure to like clear up the space, right? Clear up the space and to like have more space to be inviting love into your life, right? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So like it's been really getting to you to a point that it's stressing you out and like almost causing you health issues, and you're wondering like who could be around for you, right? The Ace of Cups in reverse. So like these barriers, but like something is waiting for you to commence, right? That'll like make you feel more emotionally fulfilled and make you feel more complete. So like the more you kind of like have a better attitude and like let go of the past kind of thing, uh I feel like the more like you kind of like calm the waters, you'll be making more space like you'll be changing your energy too, right? Like your energy means everything when you meet someone that, like, even if you would meet your love right now, like there's too much like going on in your mind and like stressing you out or whatnot, that kind of takes a toll on your personality and like the person you're presenting. So like it can mess love up, right? So like it's important to kind of like to calm those waters, to get rid of the most stress you can, to not use negative self-talk, right? And to be more positive self-talk, so that you're like the better person you can be to like invite love in, right? And I got the Three of Swords. So like someone that you need, there's someone that you need to get over to be able to move forward and to like be able to have someone new in your life. Or I don't know if you've lost someone dearly close to you or something, because this is a grieving card. Or so like, or if not just grieving in love right now, like, right, you don't want to be grieving in love because it's not there. It's like you're sending out negative emotions into the universe. So like universe isn't sending positive back to you, it's just sending more emptiness and loneliness because of this grievance, right? You got to stop grieving as much, and to be more hopeful and like have going towards a loving direction, because I feel like love can change for you, but it's going to take time, right? It's going to be more than like 10 weeks. So like we're talking about more than 3 months from now is what I'm picking up on. And bottom of the deck's energy, Ace of Swords, right? So someone that like you're going to start talking to, uh, either again or someone new that you're going to start talking to, that's going to be in your life, that you'll be able to have potential love relationship with. So hopefully that helps you out and puts the anxiety down a little bit, right? You need to relax more. Right, Sunflower, you could post your question. You're welcome. Why does Jacob have a crush on me at work? I sometimes feel like it's other people he wants there too. Why me? Oh, 10 years is a long time. Definitely hard. Definitely. It's not easy being single. I don't know if you're overthinking it. So why you? Right? Why not you? All right. Already I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So with the Ace of Wands in reverse, because I never dated a different race before, but I'm down for it if that's the case. So like the Ace of Wands in reverse is because like you're not like so easy, basically. Like you're more of a challenge. It's you're not the easy person that just says yes right away. You like um sees that there's like that boldness to you, to that like there's more to discover, that you're not showing, that you're not just somebody that like reveals everything in one place, one time, one date. uh, uh he has difficulty reading past like your signals, sees that there's like mystery to you, kind of thing. So like that kind of like makes him more curious, right? Page of Cups here, more curious now to like, who are you, what do you like, how to please you, right? Because it seems like maybe he could have somebody else at work, but like he doesn't want somebody else at work that's just going to throw themselves to his feet. He wants somebody that like that is hard to get, basically. He admires that, right? Five of Cups in reverse, like it gets to him a little bit emotionally that like he can't he can't have you like right away, that like you're not like that available. But like the Tower card in reverse feels like if he sees you as like the ideal person to be with, that like kind of like all his troubles would go away, that like it would just change it, it would be life changing kind of thing. Right, Four of Wands in reverse. So like it does get to him. No, like his energy could get like a little bit down. Like if ever he sees he's like more ignored or rejected, like that would get to him. But like the more he sees that like he can still engage in conversation and like get some information or some like exchange or type, it kind of like boosts him up, right? Like he does want to be committed, and like he does see long term, right? He doesn't want to just fool around. Basically, he definitely wants to have something serious. He knows that, like he doesn't want to adjust, but like he knows he has to adjust to the situation, but like he refuses to like readjust himself and to like let this go, right? He's putting all his time and energy into this, and like he definitely thinks that like there's a chance, but like he just doesn't know when, right? And like he's willing to wait for that chance, he's willing to wait it off, he's willing to be patient, he's willing to like um go the distance for you because he feels like you're well worth it, right? The Empress card, so like once again, like feels like a lot of love towards you, loves your nurture, your nature, uh can see stability with you, can see that like if only if he would get this chance, like he wouldn't mess it up, right? He has good intentions, and like is doing this from the heart. So like, and like this too is an earth card, so like definitely is going to stick through it, and like be hard-headed about it. Like he doesn't want to crush on other people. Feels like it's contract, soul connection, right? Like he's willing to like he's willing to like agree to like a lot of things and like changes whatever it takes to kind of be with you. Hey Shanov, hey Lena. We have one person. I think it's Sky Blessings. Then I didn't write down. I think Amira, I didn't answer either. And then Lena, Amelia. Amelia was there before. You're welcome. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, so that's the list now. Sorry, I don't have no mods to help me out with the list right now. So, all right, Sky Blessings. What should I be aware of in the month of October? You're welcome. So, the month of October. You're welcome, Jasmine. Let's see here. Well, already month of October is looking not too bad, right? Six of Swords with Three of Pentacles. So looks like you're on the right track. You'll be fine for the month of October is what I'm picking up on. There might be some soul contracts or agreements or like more agreements coming your way. I don't know if you've been wondering about someone or like been having conflicts with someone or worrying about someone or like feeling like the connection's not great. The more and more you reach out or communicate, these connections are going to deepen and like are serious connections basically is what I'm picking up on. And like harmonious, peaceful connections. So like more peace, more harmony, more synchronicity, like more agreements, right? That like we're not getting like things are not upsetting, like things are going to be more and more in your favor, where like you feel like more empowered and like feeling better about your situations and like your interpersonal relationships. So Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse, followed by the Moon card. So once again, um, feels like things are going to be more graceful, more like uh, settled. Like you don't have to worry and like doubt as much. I even if it comes to finances, work, schooling, home, friends, family, love, feels like you've been kind of like juggling a lot and like trying to keep a steady balance, and like things might have been shaky for a while and like unstable. Feels like that's going to come more and more to a stability where like you don't have to worry as much and you don't have to like keep your eyes open and like guard up and like always wondering like what next, or like what like trying to like sew patches here and there. Like feels like things are going to start going a little bit smoother for you, so you don't have to like run around so much or like drain yourself so much. There's still going to be a little bit of mystery, a little bit of things that are like clouding your perception. So like maybe there's certain things that like you're realistically analyzing and observing and approaching, and then there's some things that like it's a little unrealistic how you're judging it or analyzing it. Either you're like using too much emotion instead of the head, right, and the logic, or like there's something that you're not seeing clearly, so that it's clouding your perception of how you're viewing the situation or viewing the person or like the relationship or whatever's going on in your life. So like to just take a step back and like know like, okay, is this real, is this a realistic observation or not, right? Like is there something else that's kind of like clouding my perception, like I'm moody today, or like the person's yelling so I'm not getting to the bottom of this, right, kind of thing, or like it's just a bad day. Like we have those, right? Not to get upset and like make everything blow out of proportion kind of thing, because things are kind of like settling down for you, right? Eight of swords in reverse. So like to like unbind yourself from from like from restraints, right? You've been restraining yourself. I don't know if it's because like finances or just because of not wanting to upset the waters kind of thing. So like loosen the restraints, right? Be more yourself, treat yourself to more like that soothes you and makes you happy kind of thing, and makes you emotionally fulfilled and content because you deserve it. And like know your self-worth, and that like I feel like things are gonna fall in your hands in the month of October, right? King of Swords. So like definitely advancing on like a sharp mentality, and like definitely being heard if ever like you haven't been heard, voicing yourself, right? Like you're gonna be heard more, you're gonna be noticed more, and like in a good way, respectable way. Like people like look up towards you and like have respect for you, and like your sense of like person and your qualities and your personality, like they admire that, and like it when you shine, right, and that you let it out and like not restrain yourself. Bottom of the deck energy, Knight of Pentacles. So like that stability coming in movement, and like continue in movement. It's not just going to be like the things are settling down and like becoming more in your favor and like clearing out, and like you're getting solutions. Like these solutions are like permanent, they're not temporary, they're permanent solutions that are going to help you walk the waters and like keep a steady pace and to like be able to move forward here. All right, Amelia, you could post your question. All right. You're welcome, Sky Blessings. So, what does my crush A feel about me currently? Hey, Drift King, just have kind of a list going on, so I'll answer you after like three, four people. Okay, so what does your crush A feel about you? Okay, so like, right, I got the Seven of Swords in reverse, so like, definitely trust you, this A person. They definitely trust you, know you're trustworthy, and like can confide in you, and like, uh, doesn't have to doubt you, or like, like you put on a good face, right? You put on a good show, like they trust your personality, they trust your judgment. I don't know if you work with this person, right? Because I'm picking up on Pentacles, or if something like new with this person, right? Because it's the Ace of Pentacles. So like I'm picking up on like beginning or work or studies, school, something like this. Um, so like definitely trusts you in these domains. Uh, three of Cups. So like, and I'm picking up on like decision making, right? Having trouble to make a choice here. So like I feel like there's somebody else that this A person thinks about or like connects with, that he has an interest in, but like still has the and like a type of interest towards you. So like there's like this decision making that's like kind of like hard for this person to make a decision, a clear decision, and know like which direction to head, like kind of keeping his options open, kind of thing, is what I'm picking up on. Right, the Sun card like definitely finds you friendly, definitely finds like there's bright times with you, like there's no troubles, right? Things are simple, things are clear, things are bright. So like definitely knows like can trust that direction, but uh like the romance is not there right now, is what I'm picking up on, right? So like Eight of Wands in reverse, so like not knowing if this is a direction of love or if this is just a direction of friendship. And like there's that other person too that like I feel like they're not sure, this A person, which direction to head, and like doesn't see that like that person too, like, is it a direction of love or not? Right, Four of Wands in reverse, so like missing out on like more desire and passion, wanting things to be more hectic, more fire, more emotion, more engagement, basically, is what I'm picking up on. Like this person is ready to have more fun, basically, is what I'm picking up on. Let's see, bottom of the deck energy, right? The Hangman in reverse, so like not moving, not budging, not dwelling too much over it, right? Just letting things happen as is to see where this goes from. Well, I'll add you, Ava. I'll see if I'll try to make it to the end, like to at least you. It's just I've been on for like quite a little while now, but like I might just, it's not that long anyways. So like I don't know if the other two are still here there, but yeah, I'll add you to the list. All right, we're at Yushinov. You're the fourth person in line, Drift King. If the other two are there, because like I only see one person on like my chat up there, so like, and I know it's wrong. There's already two, three, so yeah, you could ask your question. When is new love coming? Okay, so right now I'm picking up on you kind of have what it takes for new love coming and like the space you made and like feels like there's a certain type of love that's coming your way that's not the type you're looking for and it's not going to work out, right? It's going to be within now and the next year. Um, but then like I have like 7 months from now, but you might not want to take a chance with this person after going through or seeing like the type of loves that like haven't suited you or like you didn't want, you brushed off kind of thing. Feels like you don't want to take a chance on this one, this new love coming in 7 months, right? I have the Fool's card in reverse, so I'm not taking a risk, but like they're gonna make you reflect a lot, like you're gonna think about it a lot, but like uh seems like there's something that like you're searching for, like that you're hoping for more kind of thing. So like I don't know if you're just gonna brush them off. Feels like there's somebody of your past too that might be coming back within this next year as well. So somebody from the past that like you've already had a relationship with, or if not a relationship with, but could have, and like they're gonna kind of come back into your life. So like maybe that's the reason why this the 1 in 7 months you don't want to take a risk with is because of this person of the past, right? King of Wands, like a lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of potential and possibility here. So like it depends really on like on you, like if you want like this, which one do you want, like which one you feel more attracted to, but like right, you want new love too, right? You're asking for new love, so like if it's someone from the past that like you've already been in love with, well then it's kind of like unfair to new love. That's kind of what you're asking for, right, when it comes to universe and manifestation. So like I don't know where this one belongs, where like it's gonna like be like high romance and like high passion and like like flames igniting, right? So like right, even Queen of Pentacles, to be patient and like make a clear decision here in what you truly want, because there is a relationship, there is someone that's in new love here or in love that could be committed and like bring you to like a serious relationship, and to move forward towards a brighter future. Spot on. All right, Lena. Will Ma reach out the next few hours? If yes, no, what's on his mind? So will MA reach out in the next few hours? Well, I'm picking up a yes, like a slight yes, and like with the Ace of Swords, kind of like tells me like a bigger yes here, like more assertive. What's on their mind? Feels like there's like this person's going through a little bit of like multiple subjects on their mind, right? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hangman in reverse, so it feels like there's quite a bit on their mind. They're a little bit curious too about something. I don't know when they reach out if they're going to be asking you something, because it feels like there's something they have to ask you, but like they keep like wandering in their mind and like going back and forth. Should I not? Do I not? And like not sure if they should approach you with this question, right? Queen of Pentacles. So like gonna like it's gonna like kind of like practice your patience here, like work with your patience and make you patient or impatient, or like make you wander kind of thing if they're not clear on what they're asking, or if not they're not asking it completely. So like feels like it's gonna be a little bit confusing when they reach out. Not too confusing, but like feels like back and forth in like different directions here. Let's see, bottom of the deck energy. Six of Cups in reverse. So like definitely it's an emotional level, what they have to ask you about, or it gets to them emotionally, or might get to you emotionally. Hey, Chrissy. I could add you to the list, but it's not for sure that I'll be getting like to you, like, but like so far, if yeah, it's 50-50. But I have that they will reach out to you though. But I could still add you to the. Thanks, Shanna. I get paid sometimes for my reading. Uh, it happens. Doesn't always happen, but like I do it for free because it. I don't know. It's therapeutic at the same time. It's just I like it, and like I know that people have questions, and not everybody has money. Like when I'm paid, I do longer readings, so like that's the difference there. These are just mini reads, and it's like usually one question per stream. When I like someone pays me, like they could ask multiple questions, and like I give like a more elaborative reading. Right, Jasmine, are you still there? Thank you, I appreciate it. Drift King, are you still there? All right, what was your question? It was something about your birthday on October 6th. Okay, I got your question here. My birthday is October 6th. Will anything happen significant? Is anything gonna happen significant gonna happen on my birthday? I'm picking up on not anything significant's gonna happen on your birthday. I feel like there's something you're kind of hoping for, wishing for, right? The Nine of Cups here. and like feels like that's not going to be fulfilled right away on your birthday. Right, Six of Wands in reverse, like not feeling that glorious moment. Still like a good time, but like not the best time. Right, I got the Sun card in reverse. You're still gonna have a good time. Uh, right, the Emperor card in reverse. So like, right, kind of like letting maybe some others like lead the way or like come towards you instead of saying like, hey, it's my birthday or whatever. Like, I feel like there you should take more control in the situation to like make more opportunity or room for opportunity for something significant to happen. But whatever you're hoping for, right, I got the Ace of Wands at the end of this that kind of like says you do have the green light, like things are going to be looking up maybe after your birthday, or like if you kind of like step up and like more be more demanding kind of thing, right, demanding and like more leadership like and like taking control and like leading the way. Because like I feel like there's something that is going to open up to you though, so like an opportunity or something that you've been hoping for, like, or meet you halfway kind of thing, and like a spark of hope, right, Page of Cups here, so that's like going to get you like emotionally intrigued, uh and wondering like what more could be here, like where to head or towards, or like uh emotionally fulfilled too, right? So like I feel like either I don't know if you're expecting someone to like reconcile with, but like I have the Three of Swords here, and like meaning that you're going through like a struggle right now between someone and like kind of like a loss or something like this. So like I don't know if you're still like healing or something like that, but I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to be available or opening up to you on your birthday. It's just, is it exactly what you want or not? Is That's the whole thing, but it's going to get you curious. So, like, definitely something worth considering. Just watch out on your birthday not to consume too much, right? I don't know if you're a drinker or like if you take drugs or if you have like a gambling problem or something like this, right? We got the Devil's card, or like right, nympho or something, like to watch out for like these vices and like not abuse too much, to keep it under control basically. So hopefully you have a good birthday anyways, right, and that things go your way. And I'll wish you a happy birthday in advance. It's in 2 days, so. All right, Eva. I was just about to write your name. So we have Eva, and then after that we have Chrissy. Chrissy, you're welcome, Drift King. All right, Eva, you can post your question. How does my twin feel about me at the current moment? Oh yeah, twin flame. That's what I meant. That's okay. Sorry, I didn't read the emoji, but I knew what you meant. So how does your twin flame feel about you at the current moment? All right, I don't know with your twin flame, because sometimes with twin flames it kind of goes good, then it kind of goes bad. I don't know if you recently been like uh in an argument with them, or like been separated from them, or like are you reaching out towards them, because like I'm feeling like they're a little bit heartbroken, they're a little bit lonely, they're feeling a void right now, but like not as stressed out. Like things are kind of clear, right? I got the Nine of Swords in reverse here. So like not so stressed out or tossing and turning, but like there's some type of void, right? There's some type of something going on here that's a little bit upsetting or right, and feels like stuck. Like they want to make a decision and a choice, but feels like they can't make this choice, and like it's bothering them like not to be able to choose here. It's burning their energy and like not knowing what to do next, not knowing like what uh what to kind of like reconnect better, um or like feeling that like not as desired, or like doesn't feel as like uplifted as they once did, right? Eight of Cups in reverse, so kind of like stepping away from their emotions because they're feeling emotionally drained and like needing to like re-energize, recuperate, and like get back to like themselves again, right? Like something's bothering them is what I'm picking up on. King of Pentacles in reverse. So like you usually thinks that like enjoys the small things like with you, or that you enjoy the simple things, but like feels like they're struggling like either at home or like at work, or struggling with finances, and like feeling like can't provide towards you, can't live up to expectations and measures. But overall with you, like feels like when with you, feels like that energy and feels that passion, feels that things are moving in a great direction or like moving smoothly, right? And like feeling like kind of like glorious or whatnot, and wanting to celebrate with you. But like I feel like there's something happening here with your twin flame that's causing them to like be upset, right? Feeling like they're not good enough for you, basically. Feeling like they lack efforts or they lack skills. Uh, I feel like they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves to to meet your expectations, and feel like worthy enough. So like this person is going through like a lot of ups and downs and like stressors right now, is what I'm picking up on. Needs to reach out more, needs to be like directed, right? Like asking them different, like engaging in different types of subjects to strike their curiosity, to like get them like sparked up again, because like this flame is the spark is kind of dying down and like going shaky right now. So like needs distractions or needs like a sense of direction from you, and like likes talking with you, right? So like needs to like feel that deeper connection once again, and deeper conversations. Knight of Swords in reverse, right? They're having trouble reaching out. They're having trouble voicing themselves. Like I don't know what's problematic for them, but like they're not voicing it and they're keeping it to themselves, and it's kind of like distracting them from like the relationship between the two of you, like even distracted them in their personal life, to the point that like needs kind of like someone to say like, hey, right, and like come this way, or like to help voice that and like support or something like that. Chrissy, are you still here? Hey, Hannah. What can I expect in my love life October? Well, you can expect some movement, some, I don't know if you have a love life right now. Are you single, or like you're dating someone? But like if you're dating someone, or like just starting to like talk to someone, feels like um you're going to deepen the connection here, deepen the bond, and like things are going to be moving forward. um you're single, okay, but like definitely moving forward towards more opportunity, uh more like availability, or like something might change here, or like, right, or you're going to make changes that's like going to put you more in movement. But I still feel like in October it's not the time exactly to be like having a love life, right? You're heading towards one, but like I still feel like there's missing something because the Magician card in reverse. So like feeling like not all the tools are there, like all the not all the situations are in your favor, right? There might be delays. There might be, right? Are you getting out? Are you meeting new people? Are you talking to people, right? Because like I got the star card in reverse, so like uh, a closed off communication here, like not opening up towards somebody, or not like letting someone in, right? So like these are blockages that I'm picking up on. You need to like start putting yourself out there, being in the spotlight, and like meeting new people, or like talking to people that are in your surroundings, right? And like knowing and having confidence, right? Because I feel like there might be like a sense of like shyness, or like a lack of confidence, or like feeling that like, oh, okay, well, no, yes, no, don't have what it takes, like gotta like boost yourself up a little bit more, is what I'm picking up on. But Eight of Wands in reverse, so like feels like your love life, right? The person or the people that you do reach out to, or do meet, it feels like they're just like not the one, like they're not entertaining enough for you, they're not like wooing you enough, or they're not like, um it just feels like a fling or something like this, or like, you don't want someone just for a good time, you want someone for a long time. And it feels like the people that you're coming across could be a good time, but like you're not like curious to know like, okay, this could not work, like you want something that works, kind of thing. And like feels like you're in movement towards like that serious stability, but like it's not going to happen right away. And the ones that you do meet, it's like it's not meant to last, is what I'm picking up on. The Lovers card in reverse, so you're going to be heading towards somebody that like that might be more worth it after like a one or two that like you see the no, or like you even try a date or two and like just realize like, no, not meant for me. There's someone that you're gonna like meet, and like that you're gonna be more open to the fact that like could be together, kind of thing. But like there's like struggles, right? There's certain things that like you're not sure of, and like there's going to be conflict, there's going to be worries or doubts, and like, but this is more a person that you could reach out to connect on a soul level and have a deeper connection. It's just like they need chance, like they need the chance to like be able to work at it, and like take their time, and make the time for you, but like also maybe chances along the way, because like feels like they might screw up a little bit. But like you got to be curious about them, and like be curious of like, okay, well, like what type of mistake did they make, right? Like not be so harsh on them, and like they kind of need chances. But I feel like more and more you're heading towards somebody that's like more serious, right? I even got the 10 of Pentacles, so like somebody that you could like settle down with, move in with, like can even start thinking of having a family with, right, marriage, long-term relationship with. But I feel like you have these like these challenges, these testers along the way. So like October, like what I'm picking up on October, like is not the month. Maybe like November is more where like these possibilities come in, and like, or like it's been happening already, that like, okay, yeah, I've been across like a few people, and like no. But I'm picking up on like more within the next year that you're going to be meeting someone that's more worth it, and like maybe even have a choice, right? To the 2 of Wands, and like have difficulty choosing because one, uh maybe like you don't know enough about them, or like because they take too much of their time, or like they don't reveal everything at once, and one like it kind of like clicks right away. I don't know, so like you're gonna have trouble deciding. Hey, Michael. So sorry for the rest that like I haven't answered your question. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like I do come on often. I might be on tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. So like I can answer your question then. It's just I've been on for almost 2 hours now. You're welcome, Chrissy. So sorry that I couldn't make it to your question. But definitely subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll see I'll be on within like tomorrow or the day after that. And thanks to everybody else who tuned in. For anybody who wants collective message for update of your current situation, at the beginning of the video, I did a collective message for all, so you could check that out. Maybe it'll resonate with the question that you're asking. So thank you all, and bye for now.